Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Bingothon Summer 2026. You can find the link to donate to Doctors Without Borders right below the stream. And we are here now with some Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster Randomizer with Rom-Steïn. Now, we did, during the intermission, meet that incentive for the boss shuffler, and that was done thanks to a $35 anonymous donation. It says, this probably doesn't cover any tech issues whatsoever, but I guess I'm doing my part. Thank you so very much for that.
Tech issues? I hardly know her.
Anyway, we also do have that other incentive out there about the
OST.
OST, yeah, the arranged versus the original. Right now, it's a close race because there's been, I think, one donation towards the arranged for $1.33, and that is winning. So arranged is in the lead. But as I recall, that can be flipped on the fly, or is that?
It can be flipped on the fly, except during boss fights, obviously, because I'll be focusing on something else. So if the leading OST changes, the bid war will stay open during the run. It's an ongoing bid war. If the leading OST changes, the host will tell me, and I will change it in game if I'm not in a battle. This can be done as many times as you guys will donate to snipe the currently leading OST. Yeah, so basically Arranged is the reorchestrated OST made for Pixel remasters, and Original is the original Super Nintendo, or rather Super Famicom version of Final Fantasy V. So it's up to you.
Excellent. Well, we'll keep an eye on that while the run is going on. But without further ado, the floor is yours. Take it away.
Okay. So don't start time yet. I'm going to load the correct seed. As you can see, I generated a seed for each case. We met the incentive, which means the bosses will be shuffled. I will explain how that works. I will connect to my local server, which is in localhost. It compares my seed, and as soon as I click A, we will be starting. I'll just explain one thing before that. On the top right, you have my tracker. Basically, there's only one item in this version of the randomizer that actually unlocks something. That's the adamantite. I have a piano counter for the bingo, and obviously the job tracker for the bingo, and basically because this randomizer uses the jobs to get your goal. So this appears on the upper right of my screen. Now, I think everything is explained at the start. Whenever the tech and the hosts are ready, we can start.
I mean, that's up to you.
Well, I don't want to start. Let's cancel this.
What? Okay, you have to start now. Do you want me to count you down?
I can do that.
Okay.
We are going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal the bingo board. Okay,
Good
so
luck.
my various goals are about playing pianos, getting jobs, getting some interesting job combination, because FF5 is where it gets really interesting about jobs. Like, it goes further than Final Fantasy III, which is the one who introduced the job system. In this one, you can master your jobs, unlock the associated abilities, and equip those abilities on other jobs to make interesting combinations. Let's see, what do I have to explain this with an example? Dual wielding Spellblade. So the Spellblade is the ability from the Mystic Knight. You infuse your weapon with an element. The ninja has the dual wielding ability, which allows him to have 2 weapons. Well, we can combine that so you can infuse 2 weapons instead of 1. That's a good example of what kind of interesting combination we can have. We got the Berserker. My starter job is the Freelancer. Okay, that's vanilla. About the collect N jobs. If you compare to my tracker, since we start with 1, obviously. On my tracker, it has the crystal shard has to say n+1, since we start with 1 and we collect jobs along the way. So I have collect 20 jobs. That means my tracker has to show 21. And that means all available jobs in World 1. This randomizer has the particularity of being in development. It only has World 1 so far. World 1 has all the jobs through the 4 crystals, but the Mimic is not present. So yeah, there are 21 jobs, which means 20 jobs to collect. So that Bingo World wants me to get all jobs. So right now I'm just going to get 3 chests along the way in order to get equipment, in order to actually be able to do bosses. We have an item which is a teleport stone, which lets me teleport back to the first town, which is Tool. It's a bit faster. It's similar to Carrier Day's Warp Shard. On the goals, it says play 4 pianos. There are 5 pianos available in World 1. I skipped the one in Tool. This one is annoying because you have to get a lap dance in order to get access to the piano. If I have to skip one piano, I prefer to skip this one. It takes longer and it's something not everyone wants to see. Okay, now, looting Tycoon Castle. As you can see, my character is a bit slow. That's the running speed. If you want me to run faster, I will need to find the thief. I do want to find a thief quickly so that I can actually get access to the sprint ability. The earlier the better. I do want the jobs that unlocks goals. For instance, I need to do a successful sword dance. I just got Dancer. That's the job that has the dance ability. We have the Berserker, which means having a job that can equip bow and be berserked. Like, not through the white magic spell, but through the ability. So it's either have a ranger with a berserk ability from the Berserker, or have a Berserker with equip bow after mastering the ranger. So you can that's this kind of interesting combinations. And obviously this is Blackout, so I will have to complete everything on the board. The Monk. Monk is a nice DPS on the Pixel Remaster, actually. And do I have Berserker on the board? Yes, I have. Okay. So I will put Galuf as a Monk until he learns Barehanded. Paris, you will become a Dancer. Oh, Mangosh, that's one of the best daggers I have in World 1. You become a Time Mage because I do want a magic user. Bards. Okay, you can start grinding a Berserker, I guess, if I want the Berserker and Berserker both at the same time. Okay. And don't forget, if you give money and select the bid war, the ongoing bid war, the host will tell me to change the OST type. We are currently using rearranged OST. You can make me switch to the original Super Nintendo OST. Love for Gravica. Okay, so the gist of it is that since only World 1 is available, only the abilities and spells and weapons available in World 1 are shuffled in. Which means the mages are a bit limited. Red Mage actually has access to everything except Esuna, which makes the Red Mage actually good, which is a rare sight. However, there is one exception. Blue Mage actually has access to all his spells. Yeah, Blue Mage is going to be the MVP of this run. I'm checking the shops because shops are randomized as well, including all shops that are normally duplicated. They are unduplicated in those settings, and they can sell items, they can sell jobs, they can sell the Adamantite, so I have to check them all. I do want to see... Okay, Thief, thank you. Darkspark, I'm instantly buying it. I will need it for a specific goal. Bots, you become a Thief. That's much better. Okay, so what I was talking about is the goal named Death by Math, which is a funny title. In this game, the Blue Mage has a powerful spell called Level 5 Death. If one of the enemy on the field has a level that is a multiple of 5, he is dead, regardless of any status immunity. We have other abilities like Darkspark, which halves the target's level. We have Level 2 Hold, which inflicts hold to any enemy that has a even level. You can guess what we're going to do. We are going to calculate enemies' levels in order to reach a multiple of 5. By the way, the Thief was my 5th job, but I don't have collect 5 jobs. I only okay, it's only all or nothing. Oh, I do have collect 5 jobs. Yeah, it's there. Well, we won. Blue Mage, Samurai as well. Doom, which is Condemn. It inflicts Condemn to any non-heavy target. There are bosses that are non-heavy, and what it does is, after 30 seconds, you are dead. And it never misses. Condemn cannot miss. So actually, yeah, instead of Time Mage, you are going to grind the Blue Mage first. I need it. And what I would like to find, we already found level 2 Hold and level 5 Death, Darkspark. I want to find level 5 Death. So But you're going to tell me, if the bosses are shuffled, how can you know their level? The bosses are shuffled and their stats are scaled according to the location they are in. Except their level, they retain their vanilla levels in those settings. So I always know that boss will have this level. If you want a challenge, you can enable the setting that gives one additional level to bosses every time you kill a boss. Like, it's a dynamic scaling, similar to what you have on FF6 Worlds Collide. Which means you will lose some Death by Math strats, but you will enable some others. Okay, Rangers and level 3 Flare, that's great. Ranger is great because I do need to get Equip Bow for the Berserker. If possible, I get Equip Bows and Barehanded on the same character so that afterward I switch that character to Berserker And I can change to Brawl Zerker or Bow Zerker depending on the bosses I am susceptible to find. If the boss has an elemental weakness, I use Bow Zerker because World 1 has all 3 elemental bows. And if the enemy does not have an elemental weakness, then I switch to Brawl Zerker, who will hit with his bare fists. Now, when you see defeat that boss, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Except remember, the bosses are shuffled. I need to find the bosses in order to defeat them. Okay, Bard is here. Okay, Bard at Crescent Armor. I will come by it later. Bard is normally very good in FF5. Especially when you get the later songs like Heroes Rhymes, you progressively increase your party's levels. But in World 1, you only have access to the 3 songs I already got. That's kinda bad. So I don't plan on using the Bard. That was Loot Black Chocobo Forest. And now I think I'm actually ready to just go and... Yeah, I'll just go and do the first boss. As you can see, the Thief sprint ability is mandatory, especially if I want to be underestimated. But I got Thief and Blue Mage early. Those are the goats. Okay, who is the first boss? Siren. Can I get a first try sword dance? No. Well, the Jitterbug killed. Okay, I wanted to grind the sword dances. Siren is not a required boss, but I do get my ability points, which allows me to learn abilities from the jobs I have equipped. Only a sage supplies in here. That's kinda meh. Okay, Vanilla Esuna. Esuna is the white magic spell that cures any status ailment you have, and is only usable by the white mage. It's level 4, so it's outside of range for the red mage. Okay, I do see some elemental rods. I saw a flame rod earlier, I see a thunder rod in here. They will boost your elemental spells of the same element. You can also break them to cast the highest tier of elemental spell of the associated element, but breaking rod is a bit too broken in World 1. So I'm not going to do it. Okay, I'm going to check the second boss location. I am in dire need of money to buy stuff. The jobs and Adventite are shuffled in shops for 500 gills in my settings. And if I need to grind fights for money, that's a bit of a waste of time. mute. Is this white magic or time magic? Because time magic mute is not great. But white magic mute and black magic sleep are useful. Some bosses can be put to sleep or muted, which prevents them from using spells. And it also unlocks the corresponding spell blade for the Mystic Knight. And I do like that. Okay, 3 more chests to open in the ship graveyard. You may notice I said second, but Rom, in the vanilla game, the second boss is not this one. It's supposed to be Calabos at Tornaconol. Tornaconol is not available yet in this randomizer. It's a bit of a challenge to make it work because you need a key item called the Tornaconol key, but not really possible to randomize the event that has it in the vanilla game, when running the game. It's a bit hard, so basically the location is at the moment unavailable. That's also the case for when you unlock the airship and to fight Craiglow, and the fight at the end of Karnak Castle when you fight Ironclaw. They are not included yet.
Hey Rom, you got a second?
Yes.
We've got a donation in. I'll tell you the total in a minute, but it's an anonymous donation that just says original OST is best OST.
I agree.
And it's for $1.34, which means that is now original OST is in the lead by 1 penny. So, when you have a moment, if you could switch the OST over.
Yes, as I said, preferably after a fight. Wait,
That's why I said when you have a moment.
Yeah, I indeed cannot change it during a fight.
It is so funny that they went over by just a penny. Like, it works.
I had to mute myself for a second there, sorry. Well, I got bad RNG here. So Archaeoabis, you have to kill it 5 times. And I am not lucky in getting Sword Dance. I know which phases I can cheese with the Blue Mage. But I have to reach it first. Faris, can you Sword Dance, please? No, I wanted to dance. Oh, I have no cursor memory. Second phase is not heavy, so I can actually use that. On the Super Nintendo version, it will actually end the fight if the timer ends. I don't know if it still works in here. Okay, that's definitely going to kill. Okay, you know what? I think I will come back later. I will come back later for you, Archaeoabis. That's typically a boss on which I can do death by math quite easily as well. Okay. Well, let's go to Northern Mountain instead.
Did you change the soundtrack? Are you able
Well,
to
now
do
I
that?
can. Yes, now I can. Okay,
Yeah.
configuration. Cursor memory as well. I need it. BGM type, yeah. No, that's better. That's much better.
But hey, remember, if you want to make Rom-Steïn unhappy again, you can change it back.
Right. Coral Sword is a nice sword to have. It's lightning elemental by default, which will be great when we get aboard the Flying Luncaroons. Nice diagonal movements here. I need to re-equip the Ribbon as well. Ribbon is only equipable by the Dancer and Freelancer, but it gives some very nice stats. The quads at Shiva are level 4, which means level 4 Gravega is going to... Yeah. And then Kick will... Didn't kill. Okay. That's going to be a bit hard. I'm going to enable encounters and grind a bit here. Sword Dance is 25% chance to occur. You can boost it to 50% if you have a Dancer items, like the tiara for the head, the rainbow dress for the body, or the red shoes for the accessory. None of them are available in World 1. The earliest you can get is the tiara in World 2. That's a sword dance. That's a property of the Mangosh. It lets you defend against some attacks. That's not nice. That's not nice. I need Shiva to behave. I don't have bio-elemental spells yet. That's not enough to kill it. I have to attack twice with the monk. Okay, no. I'll have to definitely come back later. Wow. This seed is not nice. This seed is not nice at all. Wait, did it not take my leveling into account? Okay, okay. I'll see if I can just get some other shops or chests to open. Oh, that can definitely be useful. Geomancer will not be useful though. Geomancer is here on my tracker, and that's my third piano. I'm missing the one in Karnak and Tool. I said I would be skipping Tool, so I'm just going to get the fourth piano in Karnak. Okay, but I don't have the mages to use those spells. Nothing useful here, okay. Okay. I don't have any rod. A fire rod would instantly end this fight. Okay, I will try an even harder location. But depending on the boss, if I get a boss that I can easily insta-kill, it's going to be worth it. No guarantee though. By the way, I did not check successfully use Sword Dance because I have to end the fight to actually validate a goal. Frost Rod. Well, that's not the correct type of rods. Shiva will absorb ice. No, that's the... Okay, that's the correct one. That's something I don't like to do, but I will probably just break the Fire Rod. Whack-a-mole. I think this will not work. Yeah. Sandworm, what level are you? Sandworm in level 18? Of course, you had to kill the Blue Mage. I'm going to use level 3 Flare. Okay, you change... Level 18 is a multiple of 3, so... I keep getting the worst bosses. Come on! Three in a row. I missed Dance. Okay, 1000 HP should be enough to one-hit KO? Seems like it's not. Oh, come on. I want to keep Ferris alive because I do want the EXP from the fight. A second level 3 flash should kill. The counter will do gravity, which is only fractional HP damage, so it will not kill. But I'm scared it's not dead at 2000 HP? Okay, it is dead. Defeat Sandworm. We didn't get any sword dance though. Bare-handed and blue magic and sprint have been learned. Thief gloves and red mage as well. Okay, you go to Time Mage with blue magic. You go blue mage with sprint. You go Berserker with barehanded. That's a Berserker. Remove those, you need to be barehanded. I'll keep grinding the Dancer. Thunderbow in here. I'll need to rest at the inn though. Thunderbow might be useful for the entrance of Flying Lunkaroons. It's guarded by 4 missile launchers, which are weak to electricity. And if I can get the Thunderbow before I spot Soul Cannon, that's going to be nice because Soul Cannon is weak to electricity. And since it's a bow, I can equip it to the Berserker once I get the Ranger. I do have the Ranger. Wait. Grind the Ranger first. Nothing better than a knife, okay. But I'm going to grind the Ranger first, actually, so that I can get Equip Bow. Summoner. One of the best damage dealers in the game. If you get the summons... Okay. Would have loved to get slow, but that's okay. Okay, back here. The thing is, if I have enough MP, I can get my death by math right now. So I need to cast Dark Spark on Shiva. Of course, it missed. Oh, I auto-battled. I don't want to auto-battle with bots. I have 2 blue mages. Okay, so Shiva is level 11, I think. Divided by 2, that's 5.5. It's flawed it's flawed to the previous integer, which is 5. It's multiple of 5. You are dead. Now I would like to survive with my characters. You cast off for Graviga. Oh, really? Okay, thank you, shield. That's okay if Lena stays there. Okay, Faris, please, I need you to do a sword dance. Okay, what a perfect way to end this. So I get Death by Math and Sword Dance. And I get a good dagger as well. Whew. Okay. I'll go back to the Wind Shrine in order to get a free healing. And go back to Archaeoabyss, because Archaeoabyss is a recoil boss. Did I get Equip Bow? I did not get Equip Bow yet. So I will grind one more fight with the Ranger, and then I can get 2 goals in a row with Bowzaka and Brozaka. And good thing I have a Thief Sprint in order to go all the way back again in Ship Graveyard. Yeah, so the Mage Basher is the dagger that can mute the target. Archaeoabyss is not susceptible to mute, but the stats are much better. I have all my MP on the blue mages, that's perfect. Archaeoabyss is the perfect boss to demonstrate the power of the blue mage. Okay, first phase is level 21. Divided by 2, it's going to land to level 10, which means the first phase is dead. The second phase is not heavy, so Deathclaw would be able to do stuff. Unfortunately, I do not have it. Wait, I have 1000 needles? Yeah, use 1000 needles. Okay, third phase is level 23. So now he is level 11. Do that again. He is level 5. Level 5 means you are dead. Fourth phase is not heavy, but we don't have Deathclaw. What I can do is lower for Graviga, because he's level 24. So I can get it to quarter HP. Okay, and now we are at the final phase. Guess what? The fifth phase is level 12. Wait, is level 12 a multiple of 5? Though I think I will be missing the MP to cast the spell. It's 22 MP, so yes. Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone else, this was the Death by Math boss. The power of mathematics. Didn't learn equip bow yet. Disappointing. Let's go to
Oh,
yes.
do you have a moment? Yeah, we just want to announce that we're gonna be switching hosts and all of that now. It is the end of my shift and the end of Nordic's shift.
All right. Thank you both for being the host. Abandonla?
No worries. We're going to leave you in the somewhat capable hands of Rob.
What do you mean somewhat?
No,
Say.
somewhat capable is pretty accurate as a descriptor for me.
Yeah,
so.
fair enough. And here I thought I was just being me. Anyway.
Oh, I mean, you could be you and I can be me, and we can all be each other. But
No, you have to be Bluey.
And
Anyway,
with that, I'm
on
ready
that
to
note-
sign off.
Yeah, I think you will see both me and Nordic tomorrow. So you don't have to miss us too much, but that will be it for us for today.
Good.
Alright. Good luck, Rom.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right. What's going on in Final Fantasy?
I just bought some useful spells for when I can use Black Magic. There's Hast as well here that I would have loved for the time Mage, but I don't have money anymore. I'm just going to note at Karnak Magic there is Hast and the Chemist. Chemist is normally a very useful job because it has access to mix. Okay, Mystic Knight as well in here. That's another job that I will need. Mixing in Final Fantasies has always been broken, but since we are limited to World 1, we don't have access to Holy Water, which means almost all the useful mixes are missing. We can't get Samson Might to raise all battle level by 10. We cannot get elemental power by mixing it with an eye drop. We cannot get Kiss of Blessing, etc. Though there's one thing, it's not on the bingo board on this run, but you can mix a Phoenix Down, which resurrects a character, with a Dark Matter, which inverts the effect of the mixed item. You get a Death Potion, which, as its name implies, death. Okay, what location can I do? I'll try to do this one without healing, though it's not a very wise decision. You still do not have equip bow. Lame. So let me ask the hosts that are in this VC, what's your favorite job in the Final Fantasy series?
What's my favorite job in the what?
In the Final Fantasy series.
Oh,
the
you were
whole,
asking
the
wrong
whole franchise.
person. I don't know Final Fantasy. Oh no.
What?
I have been wanting to get into Final Fantasy. However, I have not had the time. But I know there's a mage.
There are many mages, yes.
So is that a job?
There are many.
Am I not specific enough? Oh no.
Like, you have healing jobs with the white mage, offensive jobs with the black mage. You have both with the red mage. You have.
I'll go white mage. You gotta have that healer
Okay.
in the group.
There's Time Mage to make people slower or faster. There's the Summoner who summons magical beasts.
Boy, there's a lot to Final Fantasy.
Oh, okay, Deathclaw and the Knight. Okay, Deathclaw is going to be very useful. That's my weapon against non-heavy bosses. Okay. Galuf, did you finally get equipped bow? You did not, in fact, get it. Okay, I know I'm going very slow compared to normally. Okay. Let me do this meteor here. Meteors are normally the last thing you do in World 1 in the vanilla game, because that's how you open the teleporter to the next world. Byblos. So Byblos is not heavy and vulnerable to fire. You could also use Lawful Gravica because it's level 24, but since I just acquired it, let's Deathclaw. It brings it to single-digit HP, and I just healed it because I have a Thunder Blade, and he absorbs all element that is not fire. Please end this fight. I should have ended much earlier. Okay, Byblos was indeed on the board. Equip bows, so now we can use a Berserker. Oh, Ninja, we need that as well. Okay, you go Ninja. Where is it? There. Ninja with... Okay, Ninja with blue magic. It's just that... he won't get it yet. I plan to just switch between sprint and blue magic just before the bosses. Okay, I think we are good to go. So next fight, you will see someone with the highest strength in the game, with the ability that lets him hit harder in barehanded, with a higher crit rate, because barehanded attacks have higher crit rate, and attack twice, because you have two hands. So may I present to you Berserker. Okay, he missed. Liquid Flame is not heavy except in hand form. I need you to change form. You are probably going to kill that character. Okay, yes or no? Okay, Fire is dead, that's okay. Deathclaw, you are not heavy in that form, and I will let the Berserker finish the job. Liquid Flame is on the board, and that's Berserker. I get a free flame rod as well. Oh, it gave me the elementite as well. Good. Let me go back to Karnak. I will buy the Mystic Knight. So there are two ways to get dual wielding Spellblade. You either grind the ninja and master it to get dual wielding, and you get dual wielding on the Mystic Knight. Or you grind the Mystic Knight until you get a level of Spellblade, and then you switch to the ninja who has native dual wielding. Since World 1 only has spells up to level 3, you only need to grind Spellblade level 3. Which means it's going to be much faster to grind Mystic Knight and then use it on the ninja. Rather than mastering the ninja and equip it on the Mystic Knight. I'm going to do the steamship, because the steamship is what puts out the fire in front of Karnak Castle, and I need to fully loot Karnak Castle. Oh, Elven Mantle, that's a great accessory to get. You get bonus magic point and you have a chance to dodge physical attacks. So the Adamantite allows us to upgrade our ship in order to be able to access the flying Lunka runes, which we will do later because we do also need to fully loot flying Lunka runes. Okay, going through the entirety of the ship to open all chests. It can have jobs which are required for the bingo board. It can have useful equipments. It can have the Black Mage. I did get that, I did get that. I'm not using an auto tracker as you can probably notice. I did get the Summoner and Ninja as well. I bought Mystic Knight. Okay, I'm missing Chemist, which we know is in Karnak. I'm missing the Dragoon, the Beastmaster, and the Bard, which is in Crescent. I have 17 jobs total. I collected 16. So you may be thinking, I could use a Black Mage to go with the Elemental Rods, and I bought the Black Magic spells earlier. The truth is, I bought the Black Magic spells for the Spellblade user. I won't be using the Black Mage. I will be using something even better than Black Mage. Okay, so that's Liquid Flame's spot. I forgot to equip Blue Mage back to bot, but that's okay. Okay, Titan. I need to retain. I absolutely need to retain enough HP to survive the death counter. That's the death counters. Faris should die. All others should survive. Okay, that's defeat Titan. You can absolutely dodge it if you are in float status. The only way in the current randomizer to cast float is if you are lucky enough to find Mighty Gourd for the Blue Mage. Okay, so now we have unlocked Karnak Castle as well as a final shop in Karnak. Aqua Breeze, that's useless because we already did the Sandworm. Aqua Breeze is an ornamental attack that does 8 times damage against desert enemies. Okay, that's the Chemist. I do want a bow. I want a bow because I do need a bow to equip on the Bowzaka. No, if it's a Thunder Bow, that's a bit better. But nope. Okay, we get the barrel here as well. It has a Fire Rod in the vanilla game. An elixir is something nice as well. Okay, earlier I said something better than the Black Mage. What could it possibly be? Well, I have Shiva because I did Shiva's spot earlier at Wolf's Castle. I have a Frost Rod, which will boost Shiva's damage. Summoner has the highest magic stat in the game, which is further boosted by the Sage Supplies and the Elven Mantle. Yeah, you get the idea. Bots, you have mastered up to Spellblade level 2. Okay, I'll need just one more level on it. So Karnak Castle, normally you have a timer to loot it all and you have a lot of monsters in the boxes. Oh right, we have Titan as well as a summoner. But you have no way to boost Titan yet. The only ways to boost Earth elements are if you equip the Wizard Rod, which is one of the 12 legendary weapons, it's not in there yet. If you equip the Rune Bell, which is not here yet as well, or if you are mixing elemental power, yeah. Okay, I do have Spellblade level 3. That means, bots, you go ninja with Spellblade. 2 knives, that's perfect. The specs means you cannot be blinded. You go equip bow with a flame bow. You go back row because bows can hit back row normally. Okay, yeah, no sprint anymore. That's okay. While I'm looting the entirety of Karnak Castle, please feel free to, well, give any information about what's going on at Bingothon, what's going on at Médecins Sans Frontières, or any other info. It's going to take a while.
Yeah, absolutely. So, want to remind everyone that we are in fact here for Doctors Without Borders or Médecins Sans Frontières. MSF is actively working in the Democratic Republic of the Congo to help tackle the ongoing Ebola outbreak. $50 could be enough to pay for 40 IV bags, which provide life-saving fluid and blood. $100 could pay for a set of personal protective equipment for staff at an Ebola treatment center, and $200 can pay for an expert MSF doctor, saving lives for one day. Donations are crucial to help provide life-saving support in these trying times during the outbreak. So thank you so much to everything MSF is doing, and keep donations coming in. We can make a big difference here, everyone.
And don't forget, if you donate, no matter the amount, every amount is appreciated, because even smaller amounts, when you add them up, it allows Médecins Sans Frontières to do great things in the grand scheme of things. So do not feel like it's not legitimate if you don't have a lot of money to spare. If you can give it, please give it, because they absolutely need it.
It's also worth reminding people that for the low price of 2 pennies, we can make Rom-Steïn the soundtrack, I believe. So
It's that close?
I believe it is a 1 penny difference at the moment.
Okay.
So for the low price of 2 pennies, if you are tired of listening to the current music, we can switch it. Alrighty then. How long have you been doing Final Fantasy V for, Rob?
I've been doing FF5 Randomizer for quite some years now. I was quite involved in the Kaidai community, showcasing it in marathons, caritative marathons, showcasing that randomizer, tournaments as well, restreaming in tournament. And now that through Archipelago you can get a randomizer for the Pixel Remaster, I was up to try it, and yeah, I like it. I hope everyone is enjoying it as well.
I'm enjoying it, learning about a little more about Final Fantasy at least. I've seen a couple Final Fantasy V runs, and every single time I learn a little more about the game. Today I learned White Mage is healing.
Okay, so I fully looted Karnak Castle, going to heal with the pot, teleport away, and that's good to go. So, Ramuh is a very special case. Ramuh is the only boss that is currently not shuffled, because Ramuh is a random encounter, which is a bit trickier to randomize. Since Ramuh is immune to all elements, I'm going to get you back to Brawl. I'm going to do a quick save, and here we go. Though Ramuh can be dealt with easily with the Blue Mage, because Ramuh is not heavy, so Deathclaw works. Death by Math works too. Wait, I unequipped all sources of blue magic. Right. I'm going to try to dance. Silence, because I think you can mute Ramuh. You cannot mute Ramuh. We are going to sword dance. We'll try to get the Berserker going with some crits. Targeting the mage with a magic ability, that's not too smart. Nice miss. Okay, I can also throw a shuriken. I forgot I had spare shurikens. Here we go. Okay, there's the dialogue. Give it Ramu. Good. You actually need to use the Ramu item to learn it. Now I think I'm only missing Ifrit has a usable summon. Ifrit's summon is located at the Ancient's Library. Even though Ifrit himself is not there, the location where you get the summon is vanilla at the moment. But I don't need Ifrit. What I'm going to do here is equip a... Wait. Where were Thunder Rods? I would like to have Thunder Rods, please. I need to remember where Thunder Rods are. Alright, I have to buy board here. I did not note where the elemental bows and rods were. Okay. If I don't have it, it's okay. Okay. Let's say that the Spellblade user should be enough. Yeah, the damage would be even higher with a Thunder Rod. Oh, I do not like Rocket Punch. Yeah, I'm confused now. He's going to double attack my own characters. Paris is immune because she has a ribbon, which prevents any status element from proccing. What's the current time?
You are currently approaching 1 hour and 11 minutes in.
Oh.
So about 19 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, okay. Alright, summon does not work well with summons, with auto battle. Rocket Punch on the Berserker, that's not really what we want. Oh. On the Ninja, that's not great either. Goodbye, Ninja. Nice crit. I only have one high potion. That means after that I will need to use elixirs. Okay, by getting the 4 missile launchers, we unlock the actual boss gating the Flying Lunkaroons, which in vanilla is the Soul Cannon. Yeah, the big cannon you can see here. It's shuffled though. Unless it's vanilla, of course. Let me heal first. Wing Raptor, okay, you are free. Those Shiva with a Frost Rod do more damage than 1000 needles. No. Wing Raptor is level 1, so yeah. Can't do death math. Okay, he closes his wing. The Berserker is going to get countered. And when he opens his wing, that's going to be Brave Wings. That's why I defended. And Wing Raptor is dead. And that's our entry point to the Flying Lunkaroons. So now, Bart, you go back to sprinting because I do need to save a lot of time in the Flying Lunkaroons. I need to loot the entire place. It's a long dungeon. Yeah, let's save some time. And I do need to open all the chests. I'm expecting both my missing jobs to be here. The Beastmaster and the Dragoon. So the Dragoon is actually my favorite job in Final Fantasy. Unfortunately, it's not a very good job in terms of performances. The only game where the Dragoon is very good is Final Fantasy III Pixel Remaster, where it's actually the speedrun job. But that's only because in FF3, all jobs are dual wielding natively, so you can equip 2 weapons. And, well, the Dragoon has the Blood Spear, which has the drain effect for a quarter of your damage. You can equip 2, which gets to 50% of your damage. You heal for half your damage. And you can jump, which makes you dodge half the enemy's attack. So yeah, that's the speedrun job in FF3. Unfortunately, it's not as good in FF5. Okay, only 2 chests there. Beastmaster, okay, only 1 job remaining for the goal. Go back and equip Spellblade to bots. You get Berserker, you still dance. And you have blue magic. Good. The goal will be valid when we get the crystal shards in there. Proboros. Oh, okay, with a Berserker, that's very bad. I need to silence them to prevent them from casting Arise, which will fully resurrect any enemy that is dead in the same turn. Or alternatively, I could try to kill the Berserker. Okay. Yeah, when you are muted, you cannot... Oh, self-destruct and miss. Okay, that's a free kill because he doesn't cast Arise when he dies. This one is going to cast it. Yeah, that's 3 resurrections. Okay, the 2 on the back are muted. This one is going to be muted as well. Okay, self-destruct for low HP. You were 13 HP away from that. From dying. This one self-destruct as well for low HP. Self-destruct inflicts as many HP you had left. You are not enough MP, good. This one is not muted. Oh. Oh. Please. Well, at some point, they will not have enough remaining MP to cast a Rise. No effect because he's muted. They heal. You are muted? Oh. Okay, Tango. Okay, good. You self-destruct. This one's muted, so he won't cast a Rise. We are done with this fight. And we actually mastered the Berserker. Okay, 2 bosses to find and 1 final job to find as well. I'm going to do the remaining meteors, like single locations. So Adamant Toys is very easy to deal with. It's heavy. It's not heavy, so you can cast Death Claw. It's level 20, so you can cast level 5 Death. It's weak to ice as well. Okay, perfect. Okay, first you get Ninja Suit and Sprint. We have 2 bosses here, so twice the chance to see Ifrit. If it's the second spot, it's actually Vanilla. And since there are some chests here, I expect to see my dragon here. Wait, unless we saw the dragon in a shop and I didn't note it. I hope not. We don't have the dragon, right? Yeah, we don't have it. And if we are dangerously reaching the estimate, I could just hint as well. You are not heavy, so Deathclaw will lower you to single-digit HP. You are dead. That's faster than resetting. We get Ifrit. Like the summon, not the boss. We need to find a boss. Oh, dragon! So, the current randomizer goal is set on when you unlock the teleporter for World 2, and the current way to do it has a temporary goal, is to collect an amount of jobs you specify in your settings. In my case, I put all jobs, so that's why it had a goal appearing on the top of my screen saying, yeah, you got your gold, you completed your seed. Garura, you are not heavy. So once again, Death Claw, and a single attack will do it. Mind Blast is a nice spell for the Blue Mage. You normally cannot get it in World 1. Where's Ifrit though? I think I'm going to last location here. Yup. Blizzara, but I think Ifrit is level 22. Let me try it. Okay, missed. Okay, never mind. We are doing it the hard way. It's going to be faster. You would need to use Dark Spark twice, then level 5 Doom. Dual wielding Blizzara will be more than enough. Nice crit. Be careful, time will be coming up once I get the final text box, because that's going to be the final goal for Blackout. And time. All right.
Nice job.
Yeah, nice job, because I can change my job.
128.43.
Yeah, that's indeed a nice job, you could say.
Yeah.
Uh,
I always love seeing Blackout. Blackout's one of my favorite bingo types. So it's always wonderful to see a Blackout not only get finished, but get finished even under estimate. That's awesome.
oh, really? It's even...
Oh, yeah.
It's
By
even
minute 17.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, nice job.
Yeah. Well, it's even harder when you do randomizer with Blackout, because the variance on your estimated time is very high due to the randomness, but I'm always happy to showcase it.
Yeah, absolutely. I know all too well the struggles of giving an estimate for randomized things.
Yeah. Right. I think I won't spend too much time, because I think we're still behind schedule, so I'll just give a quick shout out to first the Carry Day community. That's the randomizer for the SNES version of FF5. That's where I started running randomizer for FF5. Shout out to Solok, who is the person developing the EP world for FF5 Pixel Remaster. So thank you, Solok. He recently made the update to shuffle the bosses, to include dynamic scaling if you want a challenge. Definitely some quick progress and promising progress. I was a bit skeptical at first, because it would be too different to Kaiday, and actually I'm enjoying this randomizer. It's a very refreshing experience. And on the Pixel Remaster, it's a bit more balanced. Kaiday, you get a very broken weapon at the start, you steamroll the start of the seed. I prefer Pixel Remaster where it's a bit more balanced. So yeah, thank you Bingothon for letting me showcase that new randomizer as well. And I wish you the best of luck in trying to save some time. Right?
Okay then. Well, thank you very much. Yeah. We're going to be headed to a quick little intermission, but coming up next will be UFO 50, which I am so thrilled to be seeing again. See you guys soon.
Goodbye.
welcome to the Sonic R. These two are gonna suffer like I have today.
Okay, it's balloon time, baby.
A few moments later.
Where's the last balloon? Okay, fuck it. Dude, let's try this. Sonic R balloon. Okay, I need to point
Can
this.
I call a Balloon Joker?
I need to point this. Let.
Oh my god, Nico.exe has stopped working.
I need to show you something. I was searching for Sonic R balloon spawns.
Okay.
What the fuck is this?
Well, yeah, the balloon spawned actually like down the street from you, so you better fucking get moving.
Bro, where the fuck are the balloons in this stage? Okay, here's one. Oh my god, there's a balloon! Only 3 more to go! Oh my god, there's a balloon. Yeah, that was totally what I intended to do. Oh my god, there's a balloon! Thank you, maybe I did actually want to do that. Okay, so where the frick is that last balloon? There it is! No, that's not it. I'm starting to see textures as balloons.
Floa has now been on the same goal for almost 9 minutes. Floa, have you considered just like looking around?
No, really, Rob. Thank you for that tip.
Oh, no problem, buddy. What are friends for?
Have you considered looking around the internet? Because we're surfing on the internet.
I'm like refusing to look up now where that balloon is. Like, I need to find it myself.
Oh, wow.
Aloha, I'll give you a hint here. You have seen the balloon already.
Wait, has he? Because I haven't
Oh.
seen it. I've been looking.
Oh yeah, you've seen the balloon. It's green.
You know,
No! You know what? All the times Floa's teased me about trains and everything, man, this is so cathartic.
Yeah,
Oh,
now
we
you
now
can tease me about Amy car.
Oh, not Amy car, it's balloons we're looking at here.
Not even balloons, just balloons. Nico may be in the lead, but my attention is fully on Floha. Because Floa's balloon hunt has now passed 20 minutes. Floha,
Rob.
this is killing me.
Yes, it is killing me as well. Bro. Oh my god, I'm feeling stupid right now.
oh my god, Eggman
Oh my
controls so
God.
good.
This is one of the greatest things I've ever witnessed in my life. Nico, I need you to understand, Floa is currently driving about a foot a minute.
I feel bullied. You know, you always get back what you sow, right?
Yeah, this is you getting back everything you've done to me!
There, I just saw it, okay.
Oh my god, he found the balloon. After 34 minutes and 41 seconds,
Let's go!
Aloha
First record, 5
has
minutes.
gotten a goal. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bingothon Summer 2026. This is Rob, reminding you all that we are here for Doctors Without Borders, Medicine Sans Frontier, raising money for a great cause. They, let's see here, Part of MSF's mission is to speak up publicly when their teams witness extreme acts of violence against individuals or groups, or when access to life-saving medical care is hindered. The decision to do so is always guided by their mission to alleviate suffering, protect life and health, and to restore respect for human beings and their fundamental human rights. Coming up next is UFO 50, which, if you have not seen that before, it is 50 games wrapped into one game. It is awesome. I am super excited to be able to be hosting during that again. And we will be coming on to that shortly, so don't go too far, but if you do need to do something that'll take only a quick couple minutes, now is a great time to do so.